find out. We shall find out. Right, and so we're back again in the hope that we've got it working. We've travelled further than we did. So the latest headlight mod that I had, which is, I can't remember what it was called, version 1.33, taken that off, replaced it with an older one that I've used for a long time, and it's got me further than I did for the last 3 attempts. So it looks like it was that mod causing a problem. I was going to drive that. Oh, you just cleanly driven straight into me. Thanks for that. Hey Ashton, how you doing? How's your ETS doing? Hopefully it's going better than mine was. I think I fixed it though, because it seems to have moved on from the crashing. Right, we're going to kind of... Gotta do a little cheaper there, shall we? So this time I want to go this way. Look at that red bridge over there. That's huge. Thank you very much, Kev. Didn't think I'd be back so quick, to be honest. I honestly thought it was going to crash again, but lo and behold, we found the problem straight away. Right. Gotta check the map. We're on 86.27. It's only gone up like 20% or something, or 0.2%. Sorry. So yeah, head straight up. We're heading this way. No, why? It won't let me turn off by here, which is kind of crazy. Right, and so it looks like we're going to have to go this way and come round. Honk honk. We're going to kind of cheat on this one. I need this. Right then. Fuel wise we've got plenty, so we'll skip this one. No, he's not moving out of the way. Whoa, back end stepped out. I did indeed. So it was a vehicle headlight non-flaring mod. But it was designed for 1.33, but it was still causing issues, so a quick let's delete that one. And it's back to normal. Oh jeez. Didn't see him until the last moment. Yeah, you gotta love the Scania T with no trailer. The back end's rather lively, shall we say. There's a trial version, but you have to pay. I think it's about £10. To be honest, it's worth it. You only pay the one time and you can have it on as many tablets as you like. So you could have it just on the one. I'm running on 2, didn't have to pay any extra for 2. You can have 3, 4 tablets running at the same time. You know, and I use it on many games. You know, I use it on ETS. It's available for Race Room, Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 1 and 2. A load of car games that I don't even play. All the F1 2000s and God knows what are listed. Dirt rallies are there. So yeah, you know, it comes in use quite a bit. For the sake of 10 quid, it's probably one of the best spent 10 quid. It's cheaper than going out and buying a new PC part, so you may as well. World of Trucks. I should have turned there. Oh, look at that. There's a little section of road. can't really see there on the map probably. I think we just driven onto a Farming Sim 19 map. Hey Alexander, it's not so much just quitting, it's just having the time to do things. The majority of my days I only get a couple of hours to play, and I can't kind of keep myself to a schedule, which is why I've never given a schedule for my live streams. I'll give days, you know, I'm on most days, but I can't give a fixed time because my time will change daily. And it's just wrong of me to, and it's just wrong of me to try and think that I can stick to a schedule when I haven't been able to do that for the last 9 years. And that's what kids do, you know, they bring that uncertainty. So for the little time I do have available to me, rather than sticking to a particular genre of driving or racing the majority of the time, I think it's best I just keep it the way it was, which is, you know, mix it up and just drive and have fun. Granted, I'm lucky today. I've got a bit of free time, so I'm making use of it, but that doesn't happen all the time, unfortunately. Hey Solder, how you doing? You having a good day? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Pro Mods to be updated properly. I'm not going to bother with Pro Mods until it's all working together. Gives me a chance to try and get my 100% map sorted anyway. Gotta love the way it does that. Don't need to go in there. See, this layout here that they've got with the way the road goes round and They've got too many of them. I've recognised this layout. They're dotted around too often. Take care, bye-bye. Oh, here we go. Right, where are we? What are we missing? I think we want to go across, don't we? Whoa. Backing just wants to go all the time. Actually, let's have a look. Building on the left, so that looks like a hotel. Gonna pop in there first. Am I going down here? I can't tell. We're gonna go down here anyway. Hey Billy, how you doing? It can be fun. It's probably more fun when you're actually doing the jobs rather than messing around like I am. Okay, I think I just found some random road. Yeah, that's not actually on the map. Get over there. Beep, beep, beep. Right, where am I? Oh, I'm in here. Left. Turn. Oh, that was close. Stick my nose in here, I think. What was that? That was my gear knob. Right, map. Let's have a look where we are. 86.38. Gonna be. Oh, we missed the place over here as well. Great. So we need to travel there. So via here to there. Could that be any more of a confusing route? Where is that building? Have I driven past it already? Oh, there was a section of road down here. The building was at the top, wasn't it? Garage is a repair centre, and we might as well get a repair while we're here. Right, map. Where are we going this time? Garage manager, map view. T-Rally 3.5. Right. Press the wrong button. Map. Oh, look. We haven't been there. I'll grab that one. Right. First mission is this way. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to stop sliding because you just want to slide more and more. Right, so we got 1, 2, 3 to pick up, and then we go down, and then we can try coming back then and get that other. Oh, jeez. That really took me past where I wanted to go. How did I not get stuck in there? Whoa. So much for repairing a truck. Realised I've missed. No, there was a building back there. I forgot to go and get it. It's pointless me leaving here until I've got the building. Straight into a copper. Wow. Ah, they all have coffee. Mind you, if I stopped at every building and made a cup of coffee, that'll just be a mess. I'll be twitching and God knows what. Coffee overdose. Set the old cruise control on now. I think we finished. Yes, we did. Depressing. If only. Maybe one day. We're gonna afford enough to get a nurse to put it in for me. I see. Thinking about it. Looks like a nice little section of road. Water. Air supply of coffee. It's a little overkill, don't you think? Got a local Tesco's, they got coffee. Okay. Not quite sure where we're going to go from here. Map. So. There's another large area of grey. Oh, we were going to go to that, weren't we? Beep bop, biddly bop bop. Turn around. Hello there, this one guy. It's going good, and you? You having a good day? We're just having a chill day. Doing some more map on ETS. So granted, it's not the most exciting of streams, but hey, it's got to be done. We want to try and get 100% map. What were you playing? Yeah, I had a brief look at that. Graphics are good, isn't it? Stuck. Come on. Wait, going the wrong way. Set yourself quite the list to play, haven't you? Come on. Was I supposed to be going this way or not? Yeah. God, I haven't played Elite Dangerous in a long time. I've tried getting back into it. I've done a couple of streams. And I even got the lifetime pass for Elite Dangerous. That was an expensive game. I'll get back into it probably when they do a major update, but by the looks of it, the next major update isn't going to be for a couple of years, so that's going to be fun. Well, at least a year, sorry, I should say. Okay, we don't have to go all the way down. Where are we going this time? So we've been there. Looks like it could be worthwhile run. Nearly. Oops. Oh, was a hard sign. Let's face it, that's always the same with any popular game. A game will get popular, you'll play it to death. One, you'll get tired of playing it. Two, the communities do become that way because everybody's trying to be better than the next person. Give it a couple of months, it'll probably calm down. Food logistics. Oh no, it did come through. Maybe not. Uh-oh, trouble. Oh, not going to squeeze that through there, really, am I? Oops, headbutt at the camera. Personally, I'd rather not have the argument at all. People just need to remember it's a game. It's... You know, unless you're planning on doing some kind of World Series league with a game, then is it really worth getting that upset over? Stressing yourself over? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, even playing a standard game like this on your own, you could get yourself stressed, but... Yep, I hear you there, Ashton. Oh, you certainly do, yes. No one's there. Oh, we're free. We're going this way. Right, we've got a garage here we've got to get. Because we've got to collect the garages, can't forget those. Confirm. I wonder how many garages I've got now. Let's have a look. Garage manager. Does it give you a total number of garages? Oh, garages owned, 186. Garage slots available, 752. There's just quite a few pages of garages, which half of them, well, most of them aren't even in use. Mercedes. Right, where are we going now? The building there. Yeah, but on the flip side, you don't need to have a massive racing system to be able, or racing rig or anything like that to be able to enjoy racing games. You know, I was able to race quite well using a desk wheel setup, as we've all been through that stage, and you know, I wouldn't let it put anybody off. I've gone the wrong way, but I know I haven't. It's down here. To find another area that I haven't done. These small roads really do my noggin in. We don't have a garage there. What's the nearest garage? We don't have that one mapped either. Ugh. We don't have that one mapped. That's empty. What's this? That's not been done? Oh my god, can't believe it. Right. That looks like a good starting point. Yeah, I've kind of want to stop. I'm having a little... I was thinking about doing Dirt Rally, just having a bit of a blat on that, but I might do that later or another day, because I've been doing Dirt Rally for a while and it's like, nah, I need to take a break for it, because otherwise I'll know that's going to drive me party. Garage Manager, Map View. What the devil was that? Well, that sounds like you've got a plan then. Was it Burn? I remember the name of the blooming place now. Where the devil was I? And I've lost my chat window. Got an idea. Gonna travel there, do that little road. Right, map. That's point 1. That's point 2. What? Oh, Dexter, I don't quite understand what you are trying to say, sorry. You'll have to use some kind of translator. I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Number one problem is I don't speak whatever that is. I understand the problem bit. So if he's having a problem with truckers, then what he can do is take the mods off and start from there, really. But again, I don't know if he understands what I'm saying. Right, so we've done that, is that... Right, that looks like it's completed. Now we want to head here. Wow! Didn't see him in the dark. go. Hi, Dot. Keep crashing. One day it'll be 100 likes and 100 people watching. Well, I've had my moments today with this truck, I tell you. I might just put a trailer on, but there's no point in me putting a trailer on with just doing these weird roads. Right then, so there should be a garage I think to get, a couple of roads up by here. I admit these, when you get to 70% mapping, the rest of it, it takes such a long time. I don't know, unless people are using cheats to do it, but it's not that bad actually, the electric. It uses more electricity putting the cooker on than this thing does. Mind you, I've not actually sat and looked. I could take a quick look now actually. I've got an electric meter that gives me the reading. It's probably a good thing that I don't look though. Maybe I don't want to be scared. Especially now I'm running two PCs at the same time rather than one. Yeah, that's something to think about. Oh, have I... Well, the Lite is actually a really good little light I bought. I used to run... it was just an LED table lamp. There's a single strip, but it did quite a good job at lighting up, but it just wasn't powerful enough, and I couldn't really tailor the light properly to what I wanted. So I thought, you know what, I'll go looking now. Obviously Elgato launched their stream light, whatever they want to call it, Elgato lighting system, but that's like 200 quid for a panel. That, okay, yes, you can remote control, great, nice feature, but ultimately, let's face it, unless you're changing your source or your object that you're filming all the time, you don't really need to be changing the light itself. Once the light is set up and configured how you want it, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the same light, the same brightness, the same, you know, rating. So I thought, why do I want to be spending 200 quid on a light that has fancy features that I'll only use once on a blue moon? So I did a bit of research and I found that you could purchase a similar light panel designed more for, you know, your camcorders or your photography work, but it's going to cost you way more than half. The panel I got above me cost me 50 quid with the power supply from Amazon, and I can set the brightness on it, I can change the tone of the light, so once I've configured it, it's just okay, just leave it there. Don't know why I turned into that one, I turned into the wrong one. No, you don't. It's tricky. I mean, I'm capturing off a GoPro. God, I have to think then. Jeez. So all I need is a cam link. So that's what I use. I use a GoPro with a cam link, and that gives me the camera as a webcam. Do I need to go in here? I don't even know, but we're going to go this way. Yeah, why not? That's a weird way. But if you just want to capture your game and show that streaming, you just need, it depends on your CPU. If you've got a good CPU, then you can use your CPU to do the conversion on the fly. If you've got a good GPU, you can use your GPU to do the conversion. So you just need something like Streamlabs OBS or OBS itself, set it all up and configure it, and you can stream your game from a single PC if you want. But obviously because you're gaming and streaming at the same time, it's a little bit more taxing, so your quality settings may have to be balanced correctly. Or then you can do what I've done then, which is move to the next step, which is dual PC. So this PC sends the signal to the PC upstairs, and that one does the conversion. So the overheads on this PC are kept to a minimum, allowing this to run games pretty much close to max settings that it used to before. No. It's all down to your settings. Can I turn in here? How do I turn in there? Or is it, oh, it's down there. Are you just streaming your desktop, yeah? Because I don't have any capture card. Should all be in your output settings. Under your output and video, just make sure you selected 1080p, 60 frames per second. Hey, hold on, there's a road down there I need to get. Swings and roundabouts really, because yes, you could stream at 1080p 60 frames, but you can stream pretty well with 720p 60 frames per second if you up your upload data. So say you're on 4000 now, you could double it and you may get picture quality that's not far off what a 1080p 60, because for true 1080p 60 frames you should be uploading at, you know, 10,000 data rate. I'm not. I'm doing about 8,000, but just a little bit of a trade-off, really. Right, hold on. What are we missing? I think that's not done. It's annoying sometimes because you got the icon over it. You can't tell, but I don't think that's done. So we'll go there, and then this will be number 2. More than likely, because you've got to make sure that your You'll have like a base canvas resolution and an output resolution, so make them the same. Make sure you selected 60 frames per second. I mean, other than where you do your encoder and, you know, how much data rate you're using and all of that. I think there may be a setting there, but I'd have to have a look at the settings again. I can't remember off the top of my head. I haven't looked at my settings for a long time. They've been pretty much left the same. You can always do a test stream. Just change your YouTube output to unlisted, and that way then you can just do a video, stop, go and have a look, make sure it looks okay and it's listing 1080, and delete the video. No one else would really know about it unless you copy and paste the link to them. We've done it again. Yeah, it is going to be more taxing. 1080, 60. Give it a go. See how you get on. You want to look at your output quality. I mean, what you know with your output now, what are you setting it to? Are you using NVIDIA encoding or CPU encoding? They do say, I think you said you're running a 2070, yeah? So they do say that the 20 series of cards, the NVENC encoder is pretty close to CPU encoding now. How true that is, I don't know. It's not something I've tested. The way I do it is, as long as you're happy with your playback, and that's the way I judge mine. You know, it's if I'm not happy watching my stream back to myself, then I wouldn't expect anybody else to sit there and watch it either. You know. Up to 24% damage. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You may have to notch it down, because what you don't want to do is get to 100%. If you get to 100% GPU usage, then it will stutter. You may be better off just running high anyway, because there's very little difference usually between high and ultra. And by running it on high rather than ultra, you'll probably find that you'll keep your GPU running cooler as well. Not that a 1070 should be particularly high in terms of temperatures anyway. Right, and so we've done that little area. if there is a garage there, oh, I do have a garage there, so I could travel there. Garage manager, map view. Gonna travel there, make it quick. The problem is, what you want to do is use your most taxing game and test with that, because it may work perfectly fine on something like ETS, but when you put something more taxing on, it could struggle then. So go with the one you find the hardest to run and stream at the same time. That's what I would do. Every time. Come on, let me through. We'll hit a repair centre later on. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I only use a liquid cooler on my CPU and running my 1080 Ti on air, and while I'm streaming, I'm currently on what, 41 degrees on the CPU and 61 degrees on the GPU, so they're all pretty much about the same. It will go higher if I run a more taxing game, but we're talking high 60s. It won't go into the 70s. And I am hitting everything today. I think we've been in that one. Installed. Come on. And now engine malfunction. Turn. Yeah, that's what I do. Front mounted rad. Single exhaust fan on the back. And that's it. You know, you can go silly with fans, but there's just no need. The only thing I did do was a push-pull configuration on the liquid cooler. Oh, where are we? Right, that's fine. That's mapped. Oh, there's a nice little area over there. And I've got a garage. Oh, going over there. You should try disabling those two fans and leave it with one exhaust fan and see if it makes a difference with temps. You might be surprised. Because if then you've got to weigh up, first off you've got to find out, right, okay, do you need 3 exhaust fans? I doubt that you really do. Run it with one, see what your temps are like. If you're within a couple of degrees, like 1 or 2 degrees, that's usually within tolerance anyway. So measuring could be off one day compared to the next. And if it's like 1 or 2 degrees difference overall, then you got to look at, okay, by knocking 2 fans off, are you saving yourself noise? Because I used to do it that way when I first started out with PCs. You know, cram it full of fans, it's going to be nice and cool. Problem is then, 9 times out of 10, it's louder than it should be because the more fans you add, the more noise you're adding. So it's just something to think about, really. But if you want it, you know, if they're running the lowest possible RPM and it's just for lighting, then fair enough. What was I doing? I was jumping over, wasn't I? Garage. Travel to there. My engine's malfunctioned. What liquid cooler is it that you're running? It's not a Corsair by any chance, is it? Not heard anything bad about the Cooler Master. Maybe it's just the fans need changing. But then again, the Corsair there's nothing wrong really with the Corsair, it's just the fans get noisy after a while. Actually, we'll take the repair while we're here. Do you overclock your CPU, or is it all standard? Yeah, the Corsair ML series fans can be pretty good. I think we're going to go this way. Well, one thing you could always double check is your voltage to the CPU. You could try looking at underclocking not underclocking, sorry, undervolting. Especially if it's like a pre-manufactured motherboard. Usually they put the voltage at auto, which can usually run the voltage higher than you need. So you could just see what the voltage is normally required for a 7700, and see if your CPU will accept a lower voltage. By doing so, that will lower the temperature from the CPU and hopefully lower your overall temps. But it's up to you if you want to look into it. But I try and undervolt mine as much as I can, or keep the voltage as low as possible. As you say, you know, Coolmaster is not exactly the high-end kind of side, so they usually cut corners somewhere, so you tend to find it's the fans. But as you say, replace the fans, go for something like the Corsair ML series fans. They're pretty good. You could go for the Noctua fans. They're very good fans as well. The only problem with the Noctua fans is they're not very aesthetically pleasing, and if you want RGB, you're not going to get anything like that. If it's a manufacturing defect, wouldn't they replace the fans under the fact it's a defect, or are you out of warranty or something? I don't know. If they're still under your first year warranty, it might be worth contacting the manufacturer just to see what they suggest. And it's a one-way system. Right. And we're gonna go our own way. Well, that's not good. Make a hole, people coming through. Let's go up there now and get that other section of grey road. Map. Oi. Now, so we've got a section down there. Can we get on there from there? We can. We shall carry on going. Find me all you like, it's fine. Yeah, slide it in. Right, what's next? Can't get to that one from there. If I go from Munich and go straight up. When I can work out where there is on the map. I swore that was below me. Oh, I don't have Munich. I thought I did. That was rather confusing. Hey, let's look at the map again. Okay, so Munich we don't have. Which makes sense then. We don't have that one either. And we don't have that one either. Oh my god. So many that I don't have. And another one. And another one. Hey Equalizer, how you doing? It's not looking good, is it? I am missing a shed load. We've got that one. That's Florence. Florence could be a good start, and then travel across and down, or travel the other way. Around. Okay. Let's do Florence, because we got that one. And it's 22:25. Why is it going to be nighttime every time I travel? you are getting some rest. I don't think you do get any reward, but it's just part of, you know, the achievements to do, you know. It's one of the harder ones, so because I've done quite a lot of the map, it's just one of my things I just want to try and tick off if I can. Yeah, even if you had a capture card, you still have to do all the work and still have to put it through OBS anyway, so, you know, as long as you stream off the same PC, it's pretty much easy. And it's no problem at all, anytime, just you're more than welcome, just pop in, ask away. If I know the answer, I'll certainly help if I can. Come on, engine, today'd be nice. I have all the map DLC, yeah. Which is what you need for a 100% map anyway, so... Ooh, I'll get some fuel while I'm here. Brother George, how you doing? Thanks for the comments. Oh, where you going, biker? We're gonna run him over now. Turning, don't turn there. We'll take a dive in here. That's another Scania dealer, that's always good. Oh, thank you. He's left me room. How the devil do you get in there? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, there's a sound mod for the bikes. But I don't think the sound mod's working, to be honest. Right, let me have a look at this. This is weird. Oh, I see. There's a little off-road part back there. It's a dirt track. So it's by here. I wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, well, we're not going to use the normal road. Don't stop! What did you stop there for? There's no one in front of you. You gotta love it. Rather a big curb. I had trouble getting over that. Ugh. Well, if a keyboard works and it gets you to play, why not? The other option is, have you got yourself a gamepad like an Xbox controller? You could use that instead. Some people prefer using that instead of a keyboard. Or use both at the same time. Slam on the brakes then, wouldn't it? Service repair. Map. Right, so we've covered here. Where were we gonna go? Ah, yeah, we were gonna go over there, weren't we? But how are we gonna get there? I think we want to go that way. And over here. What? That it swaps everything around. One is here. 2, 3, 5. Oh, that'll do for now. Hold on, I'm going this way now. Chasing down the Mitsubishi in front. We're going to go right the way around because there's a bit of road here. Nope, it wouldn't register. That's so annoying. Boom, that'll do. Right then, so not going that way, straight down, take the next right. Pretty much full up. Unless they've expanded on the number of employees and garages you're allowed to actually fill up. I think I've got 180 odd garages. Last time I looked I couldn't buy any more employees or trucks, so I've kind of maxed out. Money's fine. Now I'm just doing the rounds really. That's why I've set myself these little tasks, you know, 100% map, try and do all the achievements. I think I've only got about 8 achievements left to do until the next, you know, update is done or the next DLC is put out there. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be playing that game too much unless I jump more into multiplayer, which, you know, I'll get around to doing. I do multiplayer now and again, but for me it's a bit quiet. Haven't really got the community on that kind of side of it, but that may grow as and when I do that more. We'll go this way. before somebody comes. That shakes everything so much. My Stream Deck box is shaking. Yeah. Right, time to go in the other direction now, capture them roads. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not paying attention. Yeah, I've got mounted down here. It's an SHH or an SSH shifter with a Almar man truck shifter. That is a bumpy road. Yeah, the SH8 shifter is probably one of the cheapest shifters you can get that does sequential and H pattern. I've not heard of that one. I'll have a look, see what it's like. God damn this road. The wheels vibrating so much. Can't even get exterior view to work. That's not good, is it? We've got a turn over there. Watch the trees. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's a really nice little area. I've never been here before, obviously, because I've just mapped it, but don't even think I've been to one similar. I like it. Whoops. And we gotta go back. Yeah, you need to change camera view and quick because I can't see where I'm going. Okay, enough of that because I'm blind down here. The camera's not changing quick enough. Hello Zadrot, how you doing? Man, I need to stick that stream deck down even more. It's vibrating away. Stay there, don't vibrate. Oh, relax a bit now. No more shaky steering wheel. Affliction. One to keep an eye out for, see what it's like. Mind you, it depends on what you call pricey. I mean, this was 140 quid for the man shifter. And when you think about it, it's for a piece of plastic with a couple of switches that connects to a USB, so... yeah, $350 for what essentially is, you know, a stick with a couple of switches on it. I don't know, that might be a bit overkill for my liking. Is it gold plated? I'd expect it to be for that price. Yeah, but, you know, other than its function is exactly the same as any other shifter out there, yeah? I mean, this one is supposed to be from a man truck, so it's a real man shifter converted with USB. That's it. So really what you're paying for is the price of the shifter and the conversion. So take it, it's going to be the same there, you know, it's a real Eaton shifter. So one, is the shifter pricey? Two, does the shifter look good, or look the part? I'd like to think it does, but if it's just a chunk of plastic, which is what this is ultimately, you know, 350, I thought 150 was pushing it a bit. Yeah, problem is I couldn't tell you what a real-life Eaton shifter looks like. I'll have a look later, see what it's like. Whoa. Sideways. Well, I mean, they're all very similar here over in Europe. Well, as far as I'm aware anyway. I'm no truck aficionado at the end of the day, but, you know, if you were to compare the Scania, the MAN, the DAF truck shifters, all of those, the Volvo, they're all pretty much similar. They all do the same kind of job at the end of the day. It's just the imprinted pattern on them. I went for the MAN one because it gives you 2 toggle switches and a button press on it as well. So it's just an extra button for functionality. But ultimately, you know, they all do pretty much the same thing otherwise. Ugh. Stuck because I didn't get the right gear. Oh, that was close. Ow, hit the camera with my head again. Well, the difference is as well, you know, if I was going to play, say, American truckers all day long, compared to ETS, which, you know, if I'm going to be driving a game, I'm driving ETS, so for me it would make sense just to go for the European shifter, because, well, being in Europe, playing the European game more than anything, just made sense to me to go for that. You know, it's not critical at the end of the day, unless for £350 you're getting a shifter that looks really good. I mean, if we're talking, you know, full, I don't know, maybe chromed up, maybe it's an all-metal build where this is mainly plastic, has a metal internal. It's swings and roundabouts, but £350 for just a truck shifter, eek. Unless it's a full, it's not like a full mechanism like transmission, or is it just the shifter stick itself placed on top of a H pattern box for something else? Okay, so we can't go up there anyway. That's weird. Yeah, like I said, better be gold. So it's very similar to this then. If you do a search on eBay for Almar shifter, you'll get a selection of whether it be Scania shifter, MAN shifter, Volvo, and they sell on eBay for about 350, 340 quid. So all you're getting is the stick itself, and then you're sticking on that on top of a H-pattern box of some form, which is what I'm doing. So just for the stick itself, and spending, you know, over double the amount, that's a hard amount to swallow. This is a nice little dock area. Oh wow, check out that boat if you can. Boop. Nice. I have no idea what the conversion rate would be, to be honest. Let's look at that, shall we? Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, 263 Canadian dollars for about £150. So, if it converts directly, then it's not too bad, I suppose. A little bit higher than I would expect to pay. But you notice, like, you know, if it was made over there, by the time you import it, they slap on import tax, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I did, Canadian dollars. 263 or call it 270 Canadian dollars for 150 UK pounds. But I don't know whether the conversion would be, you know, as straight. You know, by the time you did import tax, delivery or top, that 350 is going to jump up to nearly 400, I would have thought. Woo! Nearly. Nearly. I don't mind a bag of popcorn. Never tried sunflower seeds. I've seen people have them before. I don't think it's something that we tend to do over here. Seen it referenced in American films and what have you before. I don't know, it's not something I've ever thought about, eating sunflower seeds. Kind of thing I used to feed budgie. Oh, I'm joking. A bit too big for the budgie. When I had one. Yeah, that is true. Right, what are we missing? Oh, here, hotel. See, this is weird. I've seen like one like this before. Gotta react quick. Map. 86.66%. We've missed a bit by here. Doesn't matter. We could travel back down and get that bit, but hardly worth it. Ooh. What's near there that can work? See, that when you look at it that way, when you zoom out, it looks like, oh, you've probably done a good 90%, but no. There's just, when you zoom in and you see the little bits of grey everywhere, it's like, no. But that's the problem, it's all these little chunks here, there, and everywhere. There isn't like one big section that's going to do like 10%. Ugh. Right then. I am going to leave it there because it's 6:30. I'm going to get myself some food. I'm going to take a break because I've done that for a fair few hours now. So for those of you who have stuck around and watched the video, thanks very much. Consider giving it a like because the likes really do help us. I may be back later. Don't know what I'll be playing. Any old thing. Maybe a bit of Dirt Rally, maybe... who knows? I'll see what happens first because I don't know what's going to happen later on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and ciao for now.